How are you, gentle sprouts? メインスクリーンオン、主様。
Hey everybody, welcome in. Well, please, captions. Captions. Wait, why are the captions not captioning? There we go. I may look a little different today. We're gonna be playing a hamster game. Also, it's hot, so I'm not gonna be doing like, B-Roid? B-Roid's hot. And it's kind of just easier to have a voice-activated pain. I was gonna be like, make this hamster green stuff, but like, you know what? Maybe just like regular hamster for now. Nothing wrong with being just a regular hamster. Hang on, I'm doing a thing. I'm doing a thing. I keep turning it. I keep doing Alright, well, that didn't work. I'm trying to open the WebSocket and it's like, error, and I'm like, I have the WebSocket right here. Oh well. We already got these captions, so... you know. Anyway, I'm gonna be playing a hamster game. Because, like, I found out that, like, most of, like, the Petz games, like, for the DS and Game Boy Advance around them were all Japanese, like, I don't know, well, I guess it's shovelware. It was like Japanese shovelware games. And what Ubisoft did was, like, Ubisoft just grabbed them up and, like translated them and it shoved them all under their Petz line. That's why, like, Dogs 1 and Dogs 2 or Cats 1 and Cats 2, they're not, like, a sequel, a straight sequel, because, like, they're, like, two different games from, like, two different, you know what? I hear Mycroft. Mycroft, you not... Let me see. Sleep, does that work?
Sorry, I didn't catch that. Confirming, would you like me to turn myself off? I'm sorry, I don't understand. Confirming? Would you like me to turn myself on?
There. Yeah, turn off.
Confirming? Would you like me to turn myself on?
Wow. Can't even turn this thing off.
I don't understand, but I'm learning new things every day.
In Minecraft. Turn off.
Confirming? Would you like me to turn myself on?
Yes. In Minecraft. You're not supposed to activate.
I don't understand.
I'm gonna solve this right now. Let's see. Do not suspend.
Sorry, I didn't catch
Of
that.
course you didn't. Now officially become the, let's see if we can get this thing to disable itself. Let's see, how do I make it stop listening? Oh, I know. Or... turn that down all the way. Hey, Minecraft. Hey, Minecraft. Hey, it's working! Yes, I got it to work! Hey, Changeling! I'm just trying to fix this thing on the wall that, like, keeps beeping whenever I'm doing something. So the Elite Dangerous servers are rebooting. After it finishes, the carrier should be making its next jump. I did get back on the carrier, didn't I? I think I did. I think I logged in enough to get back on the carrier. Anyway, let's start the game. The game. Put that right there. Let's see. There we go. I really hate these health and safety warnings, because I do believe they never had them in Japan. And no one's like, yeah, we can see that's Ubi crap. But, like, Ubisoft, like, you see a Hamster Club. It's based on an anime manga. And they took out, like, the cute opening screen and put their Petz Hamster's Life 2 garbage there. That's why it looks like kind of manga-y, because it actually is based on a manga. And that's why why the story gets kind of weird is because, like, this is like Hamster Club 3. It's the third in a series. Welcome to Hamster Club. I don't think we've met. You must be new. So tell me, dear, what's your name? Alright, I can put in... I got enough space for my full name. Which is like... What a great name. Only see here. Or maybe I should say there's a lot to see here. Let me turn down the, see audio, video, it's like this music gets on your nerves really fast. Audio, video, SDL, volume. There. Take it down to about half. This your first time visiting Hamster Club? Yeah. In Hamster Club, we don't talk about... first rule of Hamster Club, we don't talk about Hamster Club. Or something. I'll teach you all you need to know. No, she does not teach you all you need to know. You kind of have to figure it out on your own. If you have any questions, don't be afraid to ask. Start with, you need a hamster and a cage. For hamsters, I suggest you choose from either a golden hamster or a Hungarian hamster. Which, these two hamsters seem to be like the standard two hamsters in like every hamster game. Third rule of Hamster Club, if it's your first night, you have to get a hamster. You're both very adorable, dear. What would you like? Alright, they all look the same. I have another save that has like the Hungarian on it, so let's get the golden hamster, which I think are like the very common hamsters that you see in like school classrooms. What are we gonna name this hamster? Nugget. Name it Nugget, like we named our dinosaur Nugget. Golden Nugget. Like a little note symbol. A nice name. Now you need a place for your hamster to live. Here, you can use this cage. It's nothing special, but it's a good starter. You can always buy a better one later on. And trust me, they'd mean later on. Because it is, like, hard to get money in this game. Well, good luck, dear. Did you just get a hamster? Dude's like spying on me like, I see you got a hamster there. I'm gonna get one today too. You got a hamster in your shirt already. Are you stealing that? A Gungar, Lungar, wait, a Jungarian. Yeah, that's it. Excuse me, I'd like to buy that hamster, please. Here you go, thank you very much. Well, see you at school. This is about all of the story you get. Like, you don't know who you are, you don't know who that guy is. But, like, if you've read the manga, you probably are familiar with, like, the characters a little bit more. Now you press B to pull up the menu. And then you go to school to, like, get more of the story. Yo. Wait. Let me get into character. Heard you got yourself a hamster. I got one too. Having a pet. It's a tough job. Hope you can handle it. By the way, looks like we go to the same pet store. You need anything, just give me a call. You, were the two of you just talking about hamsters? I have a hamster too. Absolutely precious. We weren't talking to you. Angry little hamster face. This is definitely anime world, where, like, the whole subject of the anime is, like, it's like, if the subject of the anime is having tiny robots, everyone will have tiny robots. Oh, please, I just love sharing pet stories. And we weren't sharing any stories either. Hee hee hee, hee hee hee. Well, I must be on my way. Oh, what was that about? Yeah, I don't know either. Hamster Club. You're back. Did you want to ask me a question? Yeah. I thought so. Well, ask away, dear. What am I supposed to do? How do I raise a hamster? Want some tips? Well, basically, keep petting it and brushing it, then grab it and take it with you here and there. Oh, you can poke it and make it move too. Please don't poke your hamsters. Don't do that too much or it'll get annoyed. If your hamster likes being petted and stroked, keep doing it and it'll get happier and happier and happier. And then it'll explode. And that's where baby hamsters come from. Be careful with its food too. You're better off with the more expensive stuff. Anything else? Yeah. What am I supposed to do? You probably don't even know where to start. I understand completely. Before you start raising a hamster, it's best to find a likely candidate and play with it for a while. We didn't get any of this. We just got thrust into, here's a hamster. Pet it, poke it, pick it up, and take it around to various places. You get a kick out of its responses. It's not like a toy. It's a living thing. You don't just, like, do this to living things. You can use the pet, brush, and grab commands by holding down the buttons. Just don't make your hamster angry, okay? Check the thought bubble to see if it's upset. As a smiley face means it's happy and content. Anything else? Anything else? Never mind. Anything else? No. Good luck! This is like how you get the, to get money, is you compete in, competitions, and then hopefully if you get, like, you, here, hamster, have fun. Basically it. You compete in the competitions, and then if you win first place, you get money. And you gotta, like, grind for, like, money to get, like, another hamster and stuff. if people don't know, hamsters are nocturnal. So, like, you're not supposed to mess with them when they're, like, awake. Or, well, they're awake at night, so probably not a good pet for a child. Alright, let's brush Hammy. Nugget. Alright, Nugget didn't like that. Nugget? Nugget likes petting. And if you pet them long enough, sometimes their stats will go up. And you can, like, train your hamster. Because apparently hamsters have a place in their cages that they go. And this is where you change the cage and, expensive food. Few for now, because I think yeah. Because then they get really plump really quickly. I do kind of like that Ubisoft didn't change the background, like... What's said is on, what is it? Makeup artist? Or something? Not the one I wanted. They actually changed the images of the characters. They, like, I guess they were too Japanese looking, or too anime looking, so they made them, like, more Western looking, and they, like, completely destroyed it. I'm trying to see if I can swap the images, but, like, there's no Nintendo DS tool that I found that I can actually look at the images to know what I can swap. What should I do? Most of this game is you writing emails to people and seeing what responses you get. You call this a pet shop? Look at this tiny place. This is totally James. Or, Kojiro from, Pokemon. It's quite untidy, and the air here is filthy. Filthy sniff, I just cleaned up the place. Who are you waltzing in like this? What? You mean you don't know who I am? You two, inform these peasants at once. Listen up. And listen carefully. I'm pleased the look on that hamster. This hamster has seen some stuff. Alright, it looks a little better if I, like, use the bilinear filtering. But still, the gaze on that hamster. Behold the heir to one of the pet industry's largest companies. He just may be the noblest and most beautiful son in the entire world. The great Richard Remington. Oh, I get so embarrassed when people look at me. Don't worry, they're only looking at me. That guy just called you beautiful, you know. For a commoner, you're taking this quite well. My perfect beauty can stun the unprepared. Perfect smashpick, what do you want? This shop, it displeases me. The hamsters are too thin and ugly looking too, and the other goods smells bad. It's not that bad, I don't think. You're 10, calm down. I think they're even younger than 10. You don't sell any of my company's stuff either. Not that a store like this deserves to, but... In any case, the Hams Cup is so out of your reach. What? That just proves you don't know anything. That just proves you don't know anything. This shop produced a champion just last year. What's that? And who might this champion be? Well, it's no secret. It's me, of course. Sure, your pet's nothing next to my Josephine. Not even fit to clean her cage, I bet. Oh, this is the Ojo-sama laugh, so she's probably going, oh! I'm intrigued, and I'll take that bet. Smug little shoulder hamster. My hamster wins the next Hams Cup. I'll have my father tear down this shop. Please, you must be joking. Ron, I look forward to the competition. Please, just calm down. This is my store. Well then, I shall be on my way. Don't you run away from the Hams Cup. 'Cause I'm gonna smash your store when you lose. You silly people, nobody angers Mr. Remington. Remington-sama. He can crush your lives like a flower. This is just a game about cute hamsters, right? What am I gonna do? It's okay, I was champion last year and I'll win again this year, guaranteed. Better get going, toodles. Am I the only one who's worried about this, huh? What's the Hams Cup? Guess I haven't told you about it yet. What's the Hams Cup? I'll tell you all about it later. But you say you're gonna tell me right now. So, like, tell me right now. Alright, let's send email to people. Because it has a mail system. I don't know how much the text parser is. Like how good it is. Like before Ubisoft got their little gross mitts all over it. Or like, even if anything was done to it. And then you can like just send it to anybody. Like you apparently know everyone's email address. Like, we could tell like Remington to we can send him rude messages. I bet it's not gonna be parsed. But I think you can parse hobby. Like, what's your hobby? You spell hobby properly. Okay, alright, it's enough of sending spam mail to people. I think the hamster is training when they're waving their arms like that. I am not certain. That's a good ham. And this is just basically the game. you're sad. Oh, you're not sad. Get in your box. There you go. You don't get treats until later. Somebody has to tell you about treats. Yo, what's up? How's your hamster? Really? Well, good for you. I gotta finish my homework. See ya. And then there's this character. His hamster, I do believe his name's Sweetie. Who are you? Morning? Unidentified caller on the line. Morning, nice to meet you. I'm Susie Honeylove. Jeepers, no need to stare. Susie's in her super shy mode, okay? So, wait, is she being controlled by the hamster on her head? So tell me, are you friends with that boy? Haha, I get it, you're just like me. He's teaching me all about hamsters, too. He's cool and oh so cute. Makes my heart go, doki doki. Now that you know, you gotta help me. Operators are standing by. Make him call me, okay? Alrighty then, bye-bye. Can you give me your number so I can give him your number? And then be like, yeah, call her. I don't think there's anything more to do with Hamster Club. Like, you really just don't do anything with Hamster Club until, like, much later. Anything more at school. Alright, let's just spend more time with with Nugget. Nugget. Green, I think, means annoyed. And there's Thing Hamster, which just opens its mouth and it's like, ah! And then there, of course, are the times where it just sleeps. You just watch the hamster sleep. Endurance up. Yeah, you basically want to get all their endurance and stuff up. Once we got an eating contest, I need you to, like... I need you to get over here. You go there. Don't pee in your cage. There you go. Pee in your litter box. And also learn to eat, like, on command, cause oh boy. Happening at school. Let's see if we got any responses. Richard, we told to fuck off. I hereby degrease your inbox. My email. Consider yourself lucky. Ha, he doesn't even know we insulted him. Classmate was the guy with the red hair. He's just called Classmate. He has no name. Why do you keep why do you keep asking me that? It's not like I'm obsessed to anything. I just spend a lot of time raising Hank. Hank's totally not my hobby. Or anything. My hobby? Collecting Susie Honeylove memorabilia, but I won't tell you where I get it. So we have the love triangle here. Susie likes Classmate. Classmate likes nobody. And, Specs or Magane-kun probably in the original likes, Susie, which is the one that was, like, being controlled by the hamster. Alright, what should we write to whom? Alright, let's do the whole, data collection. What's your number? Like, I'm not sure how much this can parse of text. I'm pretty sure it's probably no Animal Crossing. Like, I'm not even certain how much text Animal Crossing can parse. But I know, like, on the more recent ones, there's, like, if you put keywords in there, they can respond to keywords. Missy's the one that has, like, she's the Ojo-sama. Which, I'm pretty sure her name's probably Ojo-sama, which was changed to Missy. If you ask, Hamster... They sometimes tell you their hamster names. Alright, that's enough, Yo, Maverintia. You wanna know about the Hams Cup, right? The Hams Cup is competition. It's when hamster owners pit the hamsters against other hamsters. It's like hamster cockfighting, but without, like, you know, the cocks. It happens once a week on Sundays. If you register, you can compete too. Why not try it once and see how you do? I take part in it too. I checked the store to see if there's, like, any story bits, like, because they're not really good at telling you, like, the story bits. Like, when the story bits happen. Get something to prop my elbow up on so I can, like, not have a bad elbow. Level, you're eating up! Over here. Level, you're nibbling on? I think this is nibbling. I don't know what sniffing is. No, he doesn't want to do it. Or if she doesn't want to do it, which one did I get? Alright, I did get a female hamster. Father and Mather. Yeah, they didn't really spend too much translating this. This is probably like the first round script. You can also like wash the cage. Ding, hamster. But I've actually compiled a list of, at least for the Petz games, or I think I got all of them that used to be Japanese games, but what happened was that Ubisoft acquired Digital Kids, which made the Hamster's Life for the DS, which was Love Love Hamster. And so there's a Bunnies one that looks like it was, might have been released in Japan, but it wasn't. Which is this kind of reskin of the Hamsterz game. But, like, you have, like, a bunny girl instead. But I've been trying to, like, go through, which is gonna be a monumental task, of trying to find all the like, shovelware games and see if they were, localized from a Japanese game. And have, like, a list of that. Because a lot of the shovelware Japanese games are, like, pretty good, decent, not a bad game, unlike Western shovelware games, which are just pure shovelware. I'm just like, they kept the, as you saw the credits, Metatai, which is a type of fish, I think? Like, who created, like, the Hamster Club, which... I'm wondering if these games, like, were, like, super duper successful, were they planning on, like, localizing it? Or it would have been nice if they would have localized Hamster Club, because I think it's only 6 volumes long. And it's just like just a hamster manga. There's like, it'd be like good for kids or something. Like, I could have seen someone localize it when Hamtaro was localized as like a competitor. Which, let me rant about a little bit about Hamtaro, because like, I really wish that they released an uncensored, uncut, original name version subtitled Hamtaro. Classmate responded. Thanks for the email. I guess I'm not getting his phone number. Or... I hate that you can't use left to... You can only use left to go back, but you can't use right to space forward. Because this is the Game Boy Advance, which only had 4 buttons. Left, right, A, and B. And then, of course, you know, starts to, like, D-pad. Let me see if I can send that to him and get his phone number. And apparently it takes half a day to write one simple email like that. Yeah, let's go play with him. With Nugget. How's my Nugget? You almost were there, Nugget. That's a good Nugget. Also, it looks like a chicken nugget. I also put them in here and have training up. I have no idea what they're training over there, but you know, your hamster's training something. A little bit. Angry Hamtarrowing. I usually just, if the hamster's doing an action, I'll just let the hamster do an action. A little bit of poking. Petting. I wonder if there's some speed run for this game. Where you like just spend all day just petting to get like a score up or something. Weight's average, health normal. You have a few seeds, but they are expensive. Although, hamsters aren't really supposed to eat a lot of, like, a full diet of sunflower seeds, because they're fatty. They're like one of those occasional treats, like for rabbits. Missy sent me something. You know about my hamster? Her name is Josephine. J-O-S-E-P-H-I-N. Josephine. Got it memorized? Yes, I do. So you can just write hamster question mark and they'll tell you the name of their hamster. There, right now we're using the name of the hamster. See if we can get any, like how deep can these emails go? Deep hamster emails. I honestly know this guy, the name of this guy's Hamster, so it's like, I didn't even tell you my hamster's name. How do you know my hamster's name? I'd be like, I'm like... I wish it would, like, let me pick who I'm sending it to before I write it. Although sometimes I, like, accidentally, like, hit start instead of select, and then it's like, who are you sending this to? And I'm just like, okay, send it to somebody I don't like. Like, it's just, like, C or an S, or it's, like, something like... They do not respond to this. As if you don't know, in Japanese you count the four ichi-ni-san shi or ichi-ni-san yon, but shi also means death. So you see a lot in Japanese horror movies, like they'll get a phone call and like the whole number is just 444444444. So I sent 4 4s, which is like double death or something. Or, you know, the port number on a WebSocket. You gonna sleep? You gonna sleep? Which, like, I think it says the original port was 4455, but you can change it. But you can change it to 444. I might just change it back to 4455 because 4444 doesn't seem to be working. Maybe I have to turn this thing on. Let me see if I have to turn this thing on. Alright, is anything broken? No, nothing's broken. Let me brush you. See, now we got grooming up. But I really, really need for you to, there we go. And that. That especially. Oh, please. Okay, I think I got the stream closed captioner, like, working this time. Or something. So if you like want to compare captions of like hello? Hello? Oh, can only one be on it at the same time? How about now? Is it working now? Now? Oh, man. Why are you not working? Do you work now? Or wait, it's the exclusivity, isn't it? How about now? Nope. Apparently, captions are exclusive, and I hate it. I don't know if the captioner is still doing the captioner thing, though. Anyways, let's see if we got a response to our emails. Don't know where I was going with this. He just gets like Q at, and you're like, what? I meant to read the email. Ring message received. That's about all you get out of here. Sending me an email. Akarada, you're making me blush. Did you actually read my email? Aw, it's Megane-kun. But hello there. Today's the Hams Cup. Let's go together. Got a little shirt hamster. Feeling strong today, I see. Hey, don't get me wrong. I wasn't asking about you. I meant your hamster. And why weren't you asking about me? This is the stadium. Looks like everyone's here. They have like a big, huge ass, like, football track stadium for hamsters. Best of luck to you. See you around. He's cute. He has bad taste in, well, I don't know, maybe Susie Honeylove is an okay person. But, like, you know, she's an idol. What's all this? You dare to show your face here at the Hams Cup? You really do have some nerve, don't you? My hamster competing alongside that rodent. I mean, like, hamsters are rodents. They're like in the same family, like next to squirrels and stuff. To think that came from that pit of a pet shop. That this came from that pit of a pet shop. Yeah, that's right. Get out of here already. And if you don't, I'll pop ya a good one. Please don't, big bro. Everyone's looking. That hamster in her hands. Just the look on that hamster. Did you look better in bilinear? slightly better in bilinear. Ah, you lucky this time. You too, Miss Remington-sama. You should be nice to newcomers, you know. Fine. We'll settle this with a competition then. Bow down before the mighty majesty of my hamster. Wahahahaha. Oh no. I'm totally not like popping a save state or anything. Up, down, left, right, repeatedly exercise 1, exercise 2. Okay, I think I got this. I think you can only do one. "44 sunflower seeds, Jesus." And you can see, like, this is where I took the sprite from. That hamster was built for eating. Get 500. Wow, I've never seen a hamster like that. Yeah, I know, my hamster's a monster. It's really come a long way, hasn't it? I saw you out there. It's come a long way. All I had to do was shove seeds into its pouch. You did a pretty good job, all things considered. See you later. Wow, that was kind of harsh. Something lost in translation there. If you keep winning these tournaments, I won't have a chance. My standing in Susie's eyes will keep falling. It'll be a tragedy. Your hamster's rank will increase. Give the next Hams Cup everything you've got. I'll be rooting for you. Oh yeah. So it's best to save before all the Hams Cups. Just so if, you get kind of screwed, you can, like, pretend it didn't happen. And Ham Girl is sleeping out on me. And I found a problem with my sprites I need to fix. Which should be easy. Maybe. Hopefully. Possibly. You know, it's been an hour. I'm gonna take a break and see if I can't fix the sprite and get something to drink. Let's see. Do I want to be BRB? BRB. BRB?
マブリンシア will be back soon. Gentle Sprouts. こんにちは主様。
We're back. We're back. Alright, I fixed it in like 2 seconds. Back to Hamsterz. Sometimes if you go to the school at night, you can meet someone. I might make more little hamster Vieto tubes. Like, I'll provide, like, the one I made here, if anyone asks for it. You just gotta credit me for, like, making, I guess, like, ripping the sprite and editing the hand, the arms down, mouth open part, and the blink part, I guess, the sprite editing part. Then, like, I guess, credit Hamster Club 3 for the sprite, like, fuck Ubisoft. There you go, you kinda got there. Maybe? Okay, they're supposed to be all the way in the litter box. 4th of April, week 2! What? Why are you looking at me like that? Huh? Me and Susie in love? You gotta be kidding. She's just a friend. Heh. Smug-ass little hamster. Yesterday was a bit of a disaster for you, eh? What do you mean a disaster? I got number 1! My hamster, like, put away 44 seeds. That was, like, twice as many as any of you could put away. What's that? Oh, never mind that now. Don't think that we two are at the same level, just because we happen to be in the same place. I don't really need to attend such events, but I thought you were like, hey, if you lose the event, you, like, lost the shop. After all, I'm in a much higher ranked cup. Oh, I see. You know about ranks? Owners have ranks just like hamsters do. Gods. Like, exclusive hamster club. You need a high rank to enter the top Hams Cup. But you have to be good, like Remington-sama here. Oh, the Super Deluxe Cup. It is so much better than the regular cups. Hey, stop aiding the enemy, that's the reason. You don't need to get so upset. Oh, never mind, never mind. That hamster isn't a threat to me. Pikachu! I choose you! Or like, pick a ham, I choose you. Because, like, Chew is generally used for, like, mice, but, you know, Pikachu can fit for a hamster. I think Chew, like, just fits for, like, rodents. It'll be a long time before it reaches my rank. Is Dendende? Is that a hamster, or is that another mouse? Nobody has any idea what I'm talking about in Pokemon. The little other electric rodent. Farewell. Quickness up. Here, let me poke you a few times since this game says I am supposed to poke my hamsters. Okay, that's annoying. Anyway, I guess go nibble. That's what it's supposed to look like when it's training on nibbling, I guess. Throwing its head back like a headbanger. Like it's trying to, like, knock out some metal theme. You can actually train it in the litter box even though it doesn't have to go. Frog jump. It's really late. This place looks deserted. School's home. Let's go back home. Eat. Train, damn it! I need you to be a massive ham pile of muscle. Nope. Nope. Like, look at that yawn. It's just horrifying. So apparently, yeah, that's exercise. I have never seen a hamster just wave its hands out like that. See, anybody responded to me? Classmate, thanks for the email. An email from me, imagine that? Oh, ho, 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 ho. Hey, thanks for your email. It was super. Thank you for your email. Are you doing a good job with your hamster? I wish you the best of luck. I'm doing a fantastic job with my hamster. Let's see. Good. Good job. Hamster. Little sis? Let me send it to little sis. I will hone That's how we talked back in like 2005, 2006, right? My memory's not off. Hamstees. Go upon your hamstees. There. Let me just write my undying love for Magane-kun. You are cute. Period. Wait, no, not period. Exclamation point. Heart. I'm not certain who the protag is, if we're any specified gender or if we're just owner. I think we're just owner. Alright, enough harassing children. I wish there would be like a little exclamation point if there was something to do there, like someone to meet or something like that. Go in the box. Don't do that. Box. And now we just get the Alexa's orb. But yeah, I'm making a list of like shovelware games. Most of them are like Petz games for girls because, you know, every game's assumed to be for boys and made to be for boys, you know, male protagonists, doom, death, destruction, blow everything up. But like, a lot of the shovelware is for girls, so I'm like finding the ones that were licensed. And there's a lot of them out. Ubisoft kind of like did a lot of them, and like kind of like that one I said, like I think it's Imagine Makeup Artist, they changed the graphics. What's interesting is that Cosmetic Paradise 2, I do believe, 2? Cosmetic Paradise was, or Cosmetic Boutiquers? Cosmetic Paradise was released as Cosmetic Boutique in Europe, and it's the first game with the uncensored graphics. And then Ubisoft did Imagine Makeup Artist, which is Cosmetic Paradise 2? With censored graphics. And then of course, like, I think 3 and 4 were just never brought over because, like, you know, they didn't put any effort into translating it to where it's like a series that people actually want to play. Unlike Style Savvy, to where they kind of maybe put too much effort into it. Because there was a lot of changed graphics and censored graphics in Style Savvy. Like, they changed colors around and the look of things around, which they really didn't need to. But I guess, you know, they have to appeal to a Western market, and... Let's see, Style Savvy, was it 3? 2 or 3, they actually censored, like, kimonos. They're like, oh, men wearing dresses, and it's like, kimonos aren't dresses for one. Oh, well, they look like bathrobes, that'll confuse the children. Like, the only way kids are gonna learn something is if you're like, this is a kimono, it's traditional Japanese wear. For everybody. Especially men, or the yukatas, well... Yukatas are also female, but like the ones they had, of course, you know. The yukata, which is kind of technically like a bathrobe. It's just kind of like stuff, it's super casual, wear it around the house, wear it around the onsen kind of wear. I don't know why it's called. I don't know why I'm calling it an onsen, because it is literally just a hot springs resort. That can actually be translated. Like tsunami, it can be translated as tidal wave. But like the things we do translate, like Tengu and Oni, like there's like really no Western equivalent. They're kind of like their own folklore monster creature thing. Hello, how goes? Great, we get to watch this for like a while. Or maybe I should like Hamtario the enemy? I'm not familiar with Hamtario the enemy. Let me see, I probably didn't get any responses. My hamster is named Snowflake, and like her name, she's pure white and fluffy. Hehe. Oh yeah, little sis has a hamster named Snowflake. Let me see if I can get a response. Hamtaro. Oh, Hamtaro, yeah. Well, Hamtaro did kind of a disfavor to any kind of hamster media because it's like every hamster media that's from Japan is now Hamtaro. When there was like a lot of hamster media that was before Hamtaro and has come after Hamtaro. This might have come out around like the Hamtaro boom though. But it's Hamster Club 3 in Japan. And it was localized here by Ubisoft as Petz Hamster's Life 2, which is kind of interesting because Hamster's Life 1 was on the DS. And all of it's confusing because all of those games are all like disconnected games in Japan. So if you play Hamster's Life 1DS and Hamster's Life 2DS, they're not from the same like game line. But it's Ubisoft. They had a lot of money and they just threw it at a wall and hoped it'd stick. Who cares if we just, like, strip out any originality in the original games and it's like just stick it under a Petz line? Which is kind of interesting because Ubisoft localized Wanyan, Byoin, like Animal Hospital, like the first game. I think it's the first game. Could be like this. It was the one on the GBA. And now on Switch is Wanyan Hospital, Pups and Purrs, Animal Hospital, which I played, which is like the most recent game in that series. That was put out by Axis Games. Which honestly, Pups and Purrs Animal Hospital is a better... It's a better on the name than like Petz Animal Vet. But I think the only other thing that Axis Games did is like the cover art they put on their Pups and Purrs game was just kind of blah. Versus, of course, the Japanese version. But that's about all that I can find wrong with that, is just their marketing. Marketing executives are just terrible. Marketing execs have no idea of the market. Let's sign up for the Hams Cup, I did. Get the poke out of the way, alright. Or not. But I'm still trying to make a list of it. Like, it includes other games like fishing games that, like, some of them were licensed from Japanese games. But yeah, a lot of games aimed at girls were just not given the due process that games aimed at boys were. And then we have Fossil League, Dino Tournament of Champion or whatever. Which honestly has very little to do with the Dino Tournament. And very much to do with, I gotta find my fossil that's been broken up and, like, spread across all over this place. Girls have always been playing video games. It wasn't just now. It was back then too, but very much around 1995 was when, toward the end of the 80s is when girls were being pushed out and the games were being marketing exclusively toward boys, like the Game Boy. Because before that, in like the early 80s and the 70s, like you'll see like advertisements for computers which have like a boy and a girl in it, and they're like, get this thing for your family, it does stuff. And women were actively in the process of creating games like Roberta Williams of Sierra, of which King's Quest, she created King's Quest, and Reiko, oh I forget her last name, Phoenix Ray's like her code name back when they were poaching people. She created Phantasy Star. But then 1995, which is when the break happened in the 3D, around that 94, 95, when they just shoved all women basically out of like the creative process. And so you only really see them credited as like composers or reception. Which, as we know, shoving all the women out of gaming and making games exclusively aimed at boys now has created a toxic environment where if any woman dares says she even plays a video game, all of the Redditors and stuff crawl out of their holes to, like, say she's not a real gamer or just throw vitriol at her because that's just what they do. Like, how dare or, you know, even just saying, hey, I want a game with a female protagonist is, like, blasphemy. Which I really, really, really hate that not, like, a lot more hasn't been done in... Well, I guess I should say I hate social media. It's done absolutely nothing to, like, combat it. Because, of course, it feeds on it. Final Fantasy X-2 was aimed at men. That's why it had all the massaging and stuff, is that it was a fetish fantasy for men. And the dressing up. You'll see like the dressing up a lot in idle games, idle manager games. It's like the fantasy of getting her to wear whatever you want. And the thing with 13 though is 13 too, they were like, we're gonna increase her breast size because men. Which I have yet to play 13, but it's kind of like on my to-do list. Do a replay of 1 through 6. 9, 1 through 6, 9, and then 13. Cause like 11 is an MMO. 12 is a spin-off of Final Fantasy Tactics Advance, and honestly I tried playing that game, but it was confusing as all hell. Then 13. And then 14 is an online game, and then 15 was like, no girls allowed, men's club only, no girls are allowed. And like the girl that they did have, Sydney, that they renamed to Cindy in the US version because there's absolutely no women named Sydney in the United States, no siree. And then she was just eye candy. And I skipped 10 because, like, this story, I watched a friend play through it, and the story was just like, okay, so none of this really mattered? Oh, her name was changed to Cindy, I can look it up. Which broke the whole Sid line, which is why people were angry about it. Then again, wouldn't be the first time that Squaresoft changed all the names of their characters like they did 1 through 6. And some of them I kind of get because, like, you only had, the 4 characters to use for a name. But, like, changing Gilbert, or Gilbart, which is what the Gil is named after, into Edward was a bad choice. Or, you know, when they decided to be like, alright, we're gonna go back and just do all of them, so we have all of the Final Fantasies, they didn't, like, just say, alright, and we're gonna put the names back to their original names, because we have space now, and make everything, like, cohesive. They, like, kept the bad names. And then some of them decided to keep the bad translations, too. And, like, you could do a better job. And if people really want to play with the bad translations in the old names, the games haven't gone away. They still exist. Why I'm against changing the names of the Japanese characters and, like, stuff even aimed at children is, like, you get, like, you get cohesion problems, like in the, Battle Network games. Like, the character for that was named Neto. And in Rockman ZX? One of the characters is named Neto. But in the United States version, the character was renamed Lan, and in the the XZ, ZX, they renamed it, they kept it as Netto, so you have Lan and Netto, which those aren't the same character in the United States, but they're like the same named character in Japan, like how you have all like the Gutsman, Glide, and all that from the other Mega Man media. They had to rename it to Dragon Warrior because Dragon Quest was under copyright or trademark by TSR at the time. I think I actually owned Dragon Quest, the box game that it was trademarked for. The problem I have is that they changed all the spell names from like Hoimi and all that to, you know, kind of something like, hey, I'm a big fan of Dragon Quest, I know all these weird spell names, to like for shizzle, for fluffle. Like, if you're gonna change nonsense to nonsense, why don't you just leave it to nonsense? I kind of hate that they changed like Hoimi to heal, but I kind of get changing it to something you recognize more than just like nonsense to nonsense. Yeah, they renamed it back to Dragon Quest because TSR is no more. So they snatched up the name. That's the one we got before. A lot of name changes are like, yeah, we couldn't get the copyright, or it was too close. Like, the whole Street Fighter, M. Bison, Vega, and Balrog, and how they rotated the names for those. Like, Vega is the Russian guy, M. Bison is the boxer, and Balrog is the guy from Spain that wears a mask in Japan. Of course, we know Vega as the guy from Spain that wears a mask, Balrog as the boxer, and then M. Bison is the Russian. That was all kind... I think they probably, in my opinion, just should have flipped M. Bison with Vega, or M. Bison with, yeah, Vega. But then, I don't know why they, like, rotated 3 character names. I wonder if training will get me anything. Which, like, another thing with, trademarks is Harvest Moon and Story of Seasons. How Natsume owns the trademark for Harvest Moon, and therefore, Marvelous Exceed couldn't, use Harvest Moon for their games. So they had to call it Story of Seasons. Which confused a lot of people who played the newer Harvest Moon games and were like, this is not the Harvest Moon I remember, because no, it's not. It wasn't the Harvest Moon you remember. It's Natsume's creation of Harvest Moon. Maybe Specs can give me some training info on hamsters. But Natsume kind of, like, rode on the fact of Harvest Moon being recognizable to be like, yeah, these games are used to play, right? No. And everyone was calling Story of Seasons a knockoff, a ripoff, how could they? And it's like, no, this is the true Harvest Moon. The true Harvest Moon starts here. Which, honestly, Xseed has gone back to do better translations of some of the games, changing the names back to their originals, while changing the names of characters who had their original names, like Gourmet. Gourmet's name was, like, pretty much his original name. His original name was, like, something like Gourmand or Gourmetmon. And they changed him to Bon Vivant. Or in Rune Factory 5 to where they just were like, we're gonna just change this character's name completely to something not even closely sounding like it. And it's gonna bite him in the ass because I have a feeling that name is connected to the chef characters from the Rune Factory line. And I do hope it bites him in the ass, because it's like, yeah, a lot of people were like, I could translate that. Your translator's really bad if they can't, like, just find something close enough to that, because it's supposed to sound French. And you just, you know, make up a French name that sounds that looks like it sounds like close to that. Which is kind of easy, because French is ridiculous. You can kind of make up shit, and it just works. And it's just like, some of the translations they made were like, this person just doesn't have a good grasp of French? Of basic French that you learn, like, just normally? Like, just normal people know, like, croissant and a baguette. And oui oui. And voila! Like, you know, like you recognize a French word because it has too many vowels in it. And like, your translator can't recognize a French word? Please. So one of the characters they renamed to something completely different. Like, they didn't even try. Which, like, that's when I'm like, yeah, Xseed, you're a joke. I mean, that and the fact that they, used to just strip out all the Japanese language audio, even at the time when keeping it in was no problem. Like, Harvest, Rune Factory 4 on the 3DS is dub only. They actually, in the Switch version, put the Japanese voices as an option. You got a slim hamster. Now put that back to normal. But it's just annoying when they change the names in games because, like, it becomes a problem later on, and like some of the changes are like, oh, it's for like Western audience. Like, you're saying that only white names matter to a Western audience, not even like, especially when you're aiming it at Americans that are supposed to be from all over the world. which in Japan I remember is kind of part of the world. Like, I'm sure a lot of kids in, like, West Coast, like, might know a lot of Japanese people, because they kind of live over there. And so, having the unpronounceable name is kind of, like, racist, and we need to stop that in video games. Hey, tomorrow is the Ham's Cup. Why are you asleep? Well, sleep's probably good. You should have eaten before you slept. You put on some fat. Aw, I hope you get better soon. Get some good rest. Hydrate. Stay hydrated. Eat some vitamin C if you got some. I hear that helps. And don't exercise. It's one thing I've heard, if you have a cold, like, exercising is definitely bad for it. Take care. But even, alright, you're not gonna do that. How about some more exercising? There we go. It's hamsterz. We can have AI that makes all this artwork and stuff, but we can't have AI that actually does good captions. Or good, like, image descriptions. Or, like, you know, anything that actually helps people. But as for hamster games, like the most recent hamster I got was like Story of Jungarian on Switch, which used to be called just Jungarian Story in Japan, which, like, why did they change the name? Like, once again, why did you change the name? Which is a bit different from this one, since you don't really get to super interact with your hamster, but, Ham nugget. But you can, like, breed, like, weird hamsters. Like, this hamster has a lightning bolt down the side of it. Hamster has fruit. Its coat is just fruit. So it's more like a fantasy hamster game. Which is like the most recent I added to the list. Let's see. What's the most recent fishing game on Switch? I think it was The Bass Fishing, which is actually a multiplayer. Well, set power level, set angle. Oh, this one. This one. This one. This one. Which is like Sega Bass Fishing, but like more recent, and it basically just has an online leaderboard. And I think it's multiplayer. Did I win? That sad hamster in the corner. Angry hamster. Got second? What? No. That didn't happen. I am clearly number one. Second? Oh, hell no. Is it my power? There we go. I'm clearly number one. Clearly number one. Yeah, there you go with your third spot. Even though it is a cute hamster. Third is a cute hamster, but I'm still number one. Only because I want the money. It's all about the money. Victory brushes. I know there's things that happen at night, so that's why I keep going there. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to drop you in your litter box. gonna be wrapping up like after this day. It's been 2 hours of Hamsterz. And it's a new week. Let me just save on screen. Switch to powering down. Switch to powering down.
パワーリングダウン主様。
Well, thank you everyone who joined me for my I just wanted to do like a cozy hamster stream. So, I just made a hamster avatar for a hamster cozy. I might do more hamster games. Might, but I really gotta get back to finishing fishing and dinosaurs. I might, once I finish dinosaurs, I might just slide hamsters in there. We could have like chill hamster streams. Anyway, this avatar I have here, I'm gonna be posting it on probably my Mastodon. I don't feel comfortable posting it on itch because like the sprite itself comes from a video game, so it's like I can't really post it on there and say this is my work. But it'll be on my Mastodon. If you know where that is. I'll put a download link, probably on like G Drive or something. Or Tumblr. I'll put it on my Tumblr as well, which is just Tumblr Mavrynthia. Anyway, thanks everyone for joining me on my hamscapades, my streamed hams, and take care everybody.